cowboy, why do you roam? Cowboy, cowboy, you can't stay at home. The cattle are bawling, a lonesome wind's calling. Cowboy, cowboy, why do you roam? You ride round all day on that big handsome bay, yo, trailing doggies or looking for strays. Your mind's on the whiskey, you won't drink tonight, 'cause you're in a cow camp and it's mighty dry. Cowboy, cowboy, why do you roam? Cowboy, cowboy, you can't stay at home. The cattle are bawling, a lonesome wind's calling. Cowboy, cowboy, why do you roam?
The crew is gathering first calf heifers and their babies this morning. Charles is a French-speaking Quebec cowboy.
I moved here for 7 years ago now. Learned English in high school, luckily, so I don't get bugged too much about my accent.
I bought a $500 Bronco from a man who wouldn't take less, but he shook my hand when he took my cash, then wished me the best. Only said straight up he was known to buck and twist apart a man, but if you ain't got a horse or two, well, it's hard to make a hand. Well, those words stayed right with me all through my younger years, not by the ones who kick and strike and bring a man to tears. And each time that I'd sell some wreck, I turned into a horse. I thank the Lord of that old man, and I'd go buy me some more.
The boss I was working for, Dustin Cipolla, he'd started him and bringing him along, and he had a bit of a wreck with him. I got him after that. He's kind of misunderstood, I guess, in a way. I rode him for 3 years around here. I would call him a broke horse, and a cowboy's string anyway. You can rope and cut, do anything on him. Apparently the last year or so there's been accidents and people have been bucked off, and he got away with it. He wouldn't get rode again. He was spoiled in a way. I got him back in my string.
I bought a $500 Bronco from a man who wouldn't take less, but he shook my hand when he took my cash, then wished me the best. Only said straight up he was known to buck and twist apart a man, but if you ain't got a horse or two, well, it's hard to make a hand. Bronco from a man who wouldn't take less, but he shook my hand when he took my cash and then wished me the best. Oh, he said straight up he was known to buck and twist apart a man, but if you ain't got a horse or two, well, it's hard to make a hand. Said if you ain't got a horse or two, boy, it's hard to make a hand.
He's been pretty good, but he got sour this spring, and he's bucked a couple of fellows off, and Wasey's looked after him. I rode him once before a couple of years ago, and rode him for a whole spring work, and it actually branded and roped off him lots. And that's all the horse needs, is to get lined out good a couple of times this spring now, and he'll be fine. It might be a few more mornings like this, but it'll be good.